The alarm clock hadn't even buzzed yet, but he was already awake, lying there in a quiet one-bedroom apartment with walls thin enough to hear his neighbor arguing with her cat. He knew what time it was. Time to face another day of monitor glare, recycled air, and pointless meetings about problems nobody actually wanted to solve. It wasn't terrible. He had a job, benefits, a nice enough paycheck. Hell, some people would call it a good life. But this guy, he wasn't some people. Because while most folks were just trying to survive Mondays, he was planning a prison break, not from a job, not from a cubicle, but from the entire damn system. This fella wasn't flashy. He didn't wear Rolexes or drive German-engineered Peacock machines. He wasn't flipping houses, trading crypto, or selling protein powder to teenagers online. He was doing something far more dangerous to the American economy. He was spending less than he earned. That's right, you heard me. He was saving his money. Crazy, right? Like a damn squirrel before winter. And not because he was cheap, because he was smart. See, this guy had a mathematical revelation in his early 20s. He wanted to become a millionaire, but couldn't figure out ways to earn more money. So he decided to spend less. Because he was still young, he had time on his side. While other dudes were blowing their paychecks on bottle service and overpriced sushi rolls, he opened a spreadsheet. That's it. A single stupid spreadsheet. And he wrote down every dollar coming in and every dollar going out. And when he looked at the numbers, he didn't see money. He saw time, freedom, escape. One day he punched a few numbers into that spreadsheet, just messing around, and saw something that changed his entire life. He realized that if he could stash away just enough money, around $1.2 million, he could live off the interest alone, roughly $80,000 a year, not private jet rich, not yacht in Monaco rich, but middle class, free as a bird, I'll do what the hell I want rich. And then he asked himself the million-dollar question. What if I didn't wait until 65 to retire? What if I did it by 37? That man was named Chris Reening, the top G of frugality. And that spreadsheet? That was his Declaration of Independence. Chris started slicing through his expenses like a ninja in a budgeting dojo. He cooked his own meals, biked to work, ditched the status symbols, and stopped buying dumbass shit. He lived on 50%, sometimes even 60%, of his income. The rest invested religiously, mostly into index funds, those plain Jane, slow cooker assets that compound like mushrooms after a rainstorm. While everyone else was living for the weekend, Chris was stacking months of freedom like poker chips. No get-rich-quick schemes, no side hustle selling toenail clippers on Etsy, just consistent, disciplined saving and investing for a decade. And guess what? At age 37, he reached his number. And you know what he did? He walked away. This disciplined alpha dog didn't throw a party, didn't post a flexing photo with the caption, "Retired young." He just quietly exited the matrix. Now, while most people think retirement means golf and grandkids, Chris redefined it. For him, retirement meant ownership of his time. He still works when he wants. He writes. He mentors. He lifts heavy weights, eats clean, and actually lives every damn day the way he wants to. Because when you own your time, you own your life. So here's the deal. You don't need to be an engineer. You don't need to make six figures. You don't even need to love spreadsheets. What you need is discipline. And let me tell you, discipline ain't sexy on the front end. It's grilled chicken when you want pizza. It's biking to work when your friends are upgrading to Teslas. It's saying no to now so you can say yes to forever. But discipline, my friends, is freedom in disguise. You're not broke because of your income. You're broke because of your habits. And your habits are either renting your future or building it. So here's what I want you to do, starting today. Track every dollar that comes in and goes out. Cut one expense you don't need. Invest something, anything, every paycheck. And most of all, figure out your number. That's your freedom score, your financial goal weight, your fuck you fund. Chris Raining didn't wait to get lucky. He got smart, he got lean, he got free. And if he could do it with a spreadsheet, you can do it with a damn calculator and a little backbone. Discipline ain't a punishment, it's your parachute. Pull it before the system crashes and you're 60, with 2 mortgages and a back that sounds like bubble wrap every time you bend over to tie your shoes. This is Shawn Michaels reminding you, freedom isn't about hitting the lottery. It's about not wasting your paycheck on crap that doesn't move you closer to the life you actually want. So start today. Track your time, track your money, and above all, track your discipline. See you next Monday, all you future millionaires. Now go get what's yours. Boom. That was this week's Monday Morning Motivation.